contusion, but there is confidence he's going to play again this regular season, which is significant because he needs to play in one more game and play at least 20 minutes in that game in order to maintain eligibility for any NBA postseason awards. And this has become a huge topic of conversation. For today's Green List, I'm going to present to you the top 5 players in the league who, as of this moment, are ineligible for postseason awards. Now, 2 of them, that could change by the time we get to Sunday. With Cade Cunningham, it will not. Cade Cunningham is not going to be eligible for any of the postseason awards this year, and he certainly belongs on this list. Played 61 games this year. Detroit is locked in as the 1 seed in the East. He's the overwhelming reason why. He got a terrible injury. He will not be on any All-NBA teams. Neither will Anthony Edwards, who played in 60 games this year, averaged a career-high 29 points. Minnesota was 36-24 in those games. Both of these guys are probably first-team All-NBA players, and neither of them are going to be eligible. Nikola Jokic is one of the guys who could be. He's got to play 15 minutes or more in 2 of the final 3 games for Denver. He probably will, but as of this point, he's at 63 games. He leads the league in rebounds. He leads the league in assists. Nikola Jokic is arguably the best player in the game. Right now, he's not eligible. Luka Jokic. There's a lot of questions about this. He played 64 games. We know he missed some with the birth of his child. They may give him a special exemption. I'm not sure. But he's out for the rest of the regular season. He was the NBA's leading scorer this year, 33.5 points per game. Clearly a first-team All-NBA player, and it looks like he will not be eligible. And then there's the aforementioned Wemby. He has played 64 games. He's been the best show in the league this year. He's been the most exciting player and clearly the defensive player of the year.
What's up, everybody? We are back. And today we are watching Get Up, Mike Greenberg, Iman Shumpert, and Vinny Goodwill. And they're talking about something that is genuinely infuriating. The NBA's 65-game rule for postseason awards. And Greeny just dropped a list that should make every basketball fan angry. Let me set the scene. The NBA has a rule. You have to play at least 65 games to be eligible for MVP, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year, the big awards. And on paper, it makes sense. The league had a load management problem. Stars were sitting out nationally televised games. Fans were getting robbed. So the league said, fine. If you don't play, you don't get the hardware. But here's the problem. The rule doesn't punish load management. It punishes injuries. And this season, it's about to punish some of the best players in the world for getting hurt. Greeny runs through the list. And it's brutal. Number 1, Cade Cunningham. Played 61 games. Detroit is locked in as the 1 seed in the East. He's the overwhelming reason why. He got a terrible injury, a collapsed lung diving for a ball. That's not load management. That's toughness. That's sacrifice. And he will not be on any All-NBA team. Not first, not second, not third. Because he missed 4 games too many. Number 2, Anthony Edwards. Played 60 games. Averaged a career-high 29 points. Minnesota was 36-24 in those games. He's been the best player on a playoff team. And he's out. 60 games. 4-game show. RT. Because of an ankle. Because of rest. Because the Timberwolves wanted him healthy for the playoffs. That's smart management. And the league is going to punish him for it. Number 3, Nikola Jokic. He's at 63 games. Leads the league in rebounds. Leads the league in assists. Arguably the best player in the game. And right now, he's not eligible. He needs to play 15 minutes in 2 of Denver's final 3 games. He probably will. But the fact that we are even having this conversation about the MVP favorite is insane. Number 4, Luka Jokic. Played 64 games. Was the NBA's leading scorer at 33.5 points per game. Missed time for the birth of his child. Might get a special exemption, but nobody knows. And even if he does, the rule is already broken. Because Luka is clearly first-team All-NBA. And he might not make it because of paperwork. Number 5, Victor Wembanyama. Played 64 games. Been the best show in the league. The most exciting player. Clearly the defensive player of the year. Maybe the defensive player of a lifetime. He needs to play 20 minutes in one more game. The Spurs say he's doubtful tonight with a rib contusion, but they're confident he'll play again this season. So he might sneak in. But the fact that he has to sneak in, that's the problem. And here's what Greeny says that really hits. He says, you could make a case this is the first team All-NBA. Cade, Ant, Jokic, Luka, Wemby. And we could be in a world where none of these guys are eligi. Blee. None of them. That's not a rule working as intended. That's a rule failing. Now, Vinny Goodwill says he likes the rule. He says maybe there should be a lower threshold for second and third team. Maybe 58 games, the same as the scoring title. That's a reasonable compromise. Iman Shumpert says rules are rules. You can't go away from them. He says historically, only one player has won MVP playing fewer than 65 games. Bill Walton in 1978. And the media didn't even vote on that one. But here's my problem. The rule wasn't designed to catch guys like Cade Cunningham diving for a loose ball. It wasn't designed to catch Luka missing games for the birth of his child. It was designed to stop guys from sitting out back-to-backs in February for no reason. And it's not even doing that well. Teams still rest players. They just call it something else. And here's the bigger issue. The fans lose. If Wemby isn't eligible for Defensive Player of the Year, the award means less. If Luka isn't first-team All-NBA, the list is a joke. If Cade Cunningham isn't on any All-NBA team, what are we even doing? We are punishing greatness because of bad luck. And that's not fair to the players. And it's not fair to us. Greeny says he supports the rule but admits this is a tough spot. And that's the key. The rule needs modifications. Minutes played. Games missed for legitimate reasons. Childbirth, family emergencies, freak injuries. There has to be nuance. Because right now, the rule is too rigid. And this season, it's about to embarrass the league. Here's my question for you. Should the NBA keep the 65-game rule, change it, or get rid of it completely? And who's the biggest snub if none of these guys qualify? Drop a comment. Let me know. And if you want more of these breakdowns, hit that like button and subscribe. We are building something real here. I'll see you in the next one.